Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today news from our New York studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with escalating tensions in the Strait of Hormuz, where Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps has issued a stark warning, declaring that any military vessels entering the area would violate the ongoing ceasefire with the United States. The IRGC says the strategic waterway remains under Iran's full control and is open only to non-military shipping under strict regulations. Officials cautioned that any miscalculation could provoke a strong response. The warning follows U.S. President Donald Trump's announcement of a proposed naval blockade, raising fresh concerns over global energy supplies as nearly 20% of the world's oil passes through the strait. In a related development, Donald Trump has warned of strong military action against Iran, stating that U.S. forces will interdict vessels accused of paying what he called illegal tolls in international waters. Posting on Truth Social, Trump stressed that any Iranian attack on U.S. or commercial ships would face severe consequences. He also suggested that other countries could join the proposed naval blockade, insisting Iran would not be allowed to benefit from what he described as extortion at sea. These remarks have further heightened tensions in the already volatile region. Meanwhile, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has reaffirmed that Iran's national interests remain a firm red line in ongoing diplomatic efforts. During a phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin, Pezeshkian discussed the Islamabad talks and highlighted key obstacles in reaching an agreement with the United States. He pointed to what he described as Washington's all-or-nothing demands as the primary challenge, emphasizing that Tehran will not compromise on sovereignty or the rights of its people. Despite the sharp rhetoric, Donald Trump has indicated that diplomatic channels remain open, stating that Iranian officials haven't left the bargaining table. He noted that negotiations are still underway, even as disagreements persist over nuclear conditions and regional security issues. The comments suggest that while tensions are high, dialogue between Washington and Tehran continues in search of a possible agreement. Iran's parliament speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf has also weighed in, declaring that Iran will not bow to any threat. His statement comes in response to U.S. plans to block the Strait of Hormuz following the stalled Islamabad talks. Ghalibaf rejected pressure tactics and warned of a strong response to any coercion. At the same time, regional tensions remain elevated, with Lebanon's leadership also calling for de-escalation amid ongoing conflicts. Now, turning to Islamabad, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has been actively engaging with regional partners following the recent talks. For more on this, we go to our correspondent Sarah William in Islamabad.
Thank you, Chris. Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar has briefed his counterparts from Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt on the outcome of the Islamabad talks, emphasizing Pakistan's commitment to diplomacy and peaceful dialogue. Officials here say Islamabad is playing a key role in encouraging constructive engagement amid rising regional tensions. During these discussions, Dar highlighted the importance of cooperation to avoid further escalation. Turkey has also extended an invitation to Pakistan for the upcoming Antalya Diplomacy Forum, signaling continued international collaboration. Analysts believe Pakistan's diplomatic outreach could help maintain dialogue channels during this critical period.
Thank you, Sarah, for that update. Finally, Lebanese Prime Minister Nawaf Salam has stated that efforts are underway to stop the Israel-Hezbollah conflict and secure the withdrawal of Israeli forces from Lebanese territory. His remarks follow a visit by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to troops in southern Lebanon. Salam emphasized the urgent need for a ceasefire, the return of prisoners, and the reconstruction of war-affected areas, along with the safe return of displaced civilians. He also confirmed that negotiations are ongoing, with key talks expected in Washington involving Lebanese, Israeli, and U.S. officials. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.